who would like to do this work? Good. I invite you all to, as I ask the questions, well, here the mind stopped on paper. Those of you that have received the sheets, we take the thinking down that is so painful, and we put it on paper, and there it is stopped. And then we can investigate because it doesn't move. It's written. It's like taking the imagination and bringing it into the material world so that we can meet it with some understanding finally. Because if some of you may have noticed, like a will-o'-the-wisp, it doesn't stand still to answer a question. It keeps coming up with an answer that never works long term. So as hi sweetheart. As I ask the questions, I invite you to go inside and answer yourself, to know for yourself. My answer, her answer is of no value. The answer you find within you, that's where the value is here today, now. So, sweetheart, let's hear our mind stopped.
Okay. I am sad and angry at God and everything for making me so disabled with a repetitive strain injury, so that I may never be able to use my hands extensively again, and especially because I can't do art, which I love.
Yes. So you are supposed to move your hands more than you can. What's the reality of it?
The reality is I can't.
You can't. Welcome to reality.
I'm really pissed about it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you think instead of moving like that, they should move like that or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would anger anyone. You know, it's like finally seeing that what is now, and that we have no control, like we've been deluding ourselves into thinking.
Right.
Like we're the doers here.
Right.
So how do you treat us when you hold the belief that you're supposed to be able to move your hands more freely? How do you treat the world? So find where it is that you would see as a handicap and use that metaphor. And again, welcome to the work. When you hold the belief, the story that you're supposed to move more freely so you can do your art, to move your hands more freely, how do you treat the world?
I think everyone should know that I can't do very many things and that they should help me.
Yes. And how do you treat us when you think we should help you? And we don't want to. We're busy.
Yeah. With irritation and impatience.
Irritation and impatience. And how does that feel?
It doesn't feel good.
So you hang on to that belief to get a not feel good. You get pain and irritation.
Right.
How do you talk to us?
I whine.
Whine? And we still don't listen, so then what do you do when you hold the concept? When whining doesn't work, what do you resort to?
I usually get angry and close down and just try to stay away from people.
Okay, now that's my story. Okay. When you say you, turn it around. I guess I get.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I didn't quite understand that.
Okay, you said, I guess you get angry.
No, I guess I get angry.
Good. And yeah. So how does that feel when you treat us that way and you feel angry?
that doesn't feel good.
Yeah. So can you see, and I'm not asking you to drop the story. Can you see a reason to drop the story that your hands should move more freely?
Yes.
Okay. Can you see a reason to keep it? One reason to keep the story, my hands should move more freely. One reason that is not painful inside of you.
No, that's not painful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my experience. I was just sharing with a friend before I entered here. I experienced a paralysis for more than 24 hours, and just from the hips down where my legs wouldn't move when I was doing this work. That was how painful it was for me to let go of, I am the one. You know, these are going to move, and I'm going to find a doctor who will do it. And, you know, I just would do the work in the way that we're doing. And it's the gentlest, sweetest thing, and they move or not. And it moved. And I did it in a very peaceful way. And they moved. My experience is I could do it in a very painful way, and they would move. Because I'm not the doer. So I waited and had a really nice time. She walked. I didn't have to be like this and curse God. And then walk and say, well, I guess I showed him. I scared him into making my legs move. You know, he doesn't have to mess with me. And I get to prove to myself over and over that war works when I stay in this internal violence. When my body begins, like my hands begin to move, it's like, well, internal violence worked. I healed my hands with all that control.
Right.
So that's what we teach us.
Right.
So read it the way you wrote it again.
I am sad and angry at God and everything for making me so disabled with RSI. And should I read the rest?
So who would you be without that story?
I would be peace and freedom.
Yeah. One who loved their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend.
Yeah.
A friend. So let's turn that portion around.
I am sad and angry at myself for making me so disabled with RSI. And that's true too.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a whole story too about what I didn't do to take care of myself.
Yeah.
To get this.
Yeah. Yes, and the way you treated you is why it's happening. Can you really know that that's true?
No.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It'll give you a past. I
Right.
see it.
And control. Gives me control.
Yeah. And how does that feel? It gives you a future where you better be really careful.
Yeah.
And if you don't live the way that you think you should live, it gives you more shame and guilt.
Right.
It's a vicious circle. Vicious. And that's how it feels inside of us. Vicious, because it's the way we're treating ourselves. We haven't inquired.
Right.
So let's look at the next.
Okay.
Those of you new to the work, it is this. Judge your neighbor, write it down, ask 4 questions, turn it around. That's it. The only complaint about this work is it's just too simple. So judge your hands, write it down, ask 4 questions, turn it around. Or this apparent disability. In my experience, there's only one disability. It's my thinking that is not comfortable because I haven't investigated. In the moment, now.
Should I read everything?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I don't like and am frustrated with living with almost constant physical pain.
Okay, so people are not supposed to experience physical pain on this planet. Is it true?
I want it to be true, but it doesn't seem to be true.
It doesn't, in my experience, either. What's the reality of it? Do we appear to experience physical pain? Do you experience physical pain?
Yes.
So, how do I know we're supposed to experience physical pain on this planet? We do. That's it. We do. So what do you get for holding the belief that there's not supposed to be pain here?
I get to be a victim.
And how does that look?
How does
When
it
you're a
look?
victim
Oh.
and you're holding the story, it's not fair that I have physical pain. It's not
Right.
supposed to hurt. It's supposed to end. God end it.
Right.
You know, God step in, intervene, take this pain from me. It's not fair.
Right.
How do you treat us when you hold the belief that you're not supposed to experience physical pain?
It's back to what I said before. I think everyone should take care of me, basically.
Yes.
Yes.
We're supposed to take care of you. Can you really know that that's true? I love this question. We're supposed to take care of you when you're sick. Can you really know that that's in your highest interest? Can you really know that that's true?
No.
How do you treat us when you hold the belief we're supposed to take care of you and we are out the door? How do you treat you?
I treat myself pathetically, and I treat other people like hostages.
Yeah. And how does that feel?
It sucks.
Yeah. In a word? Yeah.
Right.
Can you see a reason to drop the story that we're supposed to take care of you?
Yeah.
Can you see a reason to keep the story that is not painful? Can you see one reason to keep the story that we are supposed to take care of you when you're sick or disabled, in your opinion? One reason that isn't painful inside of you when we say no. Feel it. That is our handicap. That's our only handicap. No disease ever was that unkind in my experience. And I've had some interesting experiences.
Yeah.
Who would you be without the story that we are supposed to take care of you?
Total freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So close your eyes and see you lying on your bed, just totally incapacitated. Okay. And good. No story, no pain.
Yeah.
This doesn't mean you're going to drop the story. This isn't about dropping your story. This isn't about changing your mind. This is not about that. It's about awareness. You are my problem because you're not taking care of me. That feels like desperation inside of us.
Mm-hmm.
And things will do.
Yeah.
But who would I be without that story that's so painful? I'd be free. And then it's clear to me that I could just simply ask and you say yes or no.
Mm-hmm.
And in the space of that freedom, a minimum of 36 ways to get help comes in. That's physics. I don't know that it's true. Someone... A physicist passed that on to me.
Cool.
A minimum. But when I focus on you should take care of me, I am lost, but only for 40 years.
Right.
Lost in hell.
Yeah.
Peace takes care of itself. It's the knower. So read it the way you wrote it again.
I am can't read my writing. I don't like and I'm frustrated with living with constant pain, almost constant pain.
Okay. So where you have constant pain, put my thinking and read it again. That's the turnaround. It's in your little blue book.
I don't like and I'm frustrated with living with almost constant thinking. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Yeah.
You should take care of me. If you loved me, you would.
Right.
If you cared about me, you would.
Right.
So they walk and I'm unlovable.
Right.
I'm a throwaway.
Right.
I'm trash. And I'm left with me.
Exactly.
I'm left with the story of me that doesn't exist. It's a hell to be left with your story, and that's the only hell I've ever experienced. I love the turnarounds, I wake up in the morning today and whoa, I just like every thought arising is God, 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 God. And it's just light and bright and beautiful because I have met every concept with understanding. And I get to wake up with me, whereas I used to be left with me, at my mercy. So this work is a friend, and it's unfailing. Can always be there. And the dream, the story, the illusion can be so real that you actually think there is a past.
Right.
Which leaves the illusion of there really is a future.
Right.
Time and space. And this work can just show you something else, and it's like, who would you be without your story? And it takes you to that place of peace. What is the thing the Bible says? Peace beyond understanding. Peace.
That passeth understanding.
Peace that
Passeth understanding.
Yes. Passeth? Passeth understanding. And it doesn't leave a world. It leaves nothing outside of you. And then it's as though it appears for the very first time without a story. And it's equally as good, and it's called life. And when we meet the concepts with understanding, we meet the apparent self with understanding. You are the people, you are the other. Let's look at the next one.
Okay. I am frustrated and tired of it being so difficult to run errands, get groceries, etc., and traveling using public transportation.
Using what transportation?
Public transportation.
Yeah. So you're supposed to, what, do it quicker?
I'm supposed to have a car.
Is that true? Do you have one?
No.
And you tell me you're supposed to have a car?
Yes.
And do you have one?
No.
Can you hear this? What's the reality of it? Do you have a car?
No.
So how did
I just want one.
Yeah, that's truer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes, that's true.
So a car would give you what?
A lot more freedom, and I could travel without re-injuring and making parts of my body more painful.
So how do you re-injure without a car?
I ride on buses and they jerk, and
You
my
ride
neck
on
snaps,
buses
and
to get what?
to get healing, to go to my physical therapy appointments and acupuncture and
Okay.
get groceries and
Okay, to get groceries. Okay. So, you can look at that. I mean, a clear mind, there could be another way, you know that. But you're focused on, I want a car.
yes,
In the name of, it would be better for me.
yes.
Okay, and I would ask, can you really know that that's true?
No. I mean, I want to say yes, but I can't.
If I don't have a car and I want one, I'm being spared.
Yeah.
There are no accidents.
Okay.
And if it's true, I want a car, then, I just do the work. And I live the turnarounds.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what we want. We want to get better for happiness.
Right.
So we can just skip that stuff and be happy from here.
Yes.
Yeah, because the car has never given long-term happiness.
That's true.
So, sweetheart, let's look at the next one.
Okay. I am frustrated with and angry about current financial limitations and the uncertainty of future finances, which it's all future, which could be bleak. From what I hear with I've just been hearing these nightmare stories this week of people with this injury for years, and money gets really bad.
Okay, and that could sure happen to you.
Yeah.
Can you really know that that's true?
I can't know that it will, but I think I know that it could. Just because anything can happen.
Yeah. Nice balance. And what do you get for holding the belief that it could?
Terror.
Can you see a reason to drop it?
Yes.
Can you see a reason to keep that isn't painful and scary?
No.
Who would you be without the story?
Peace and love.
Did you know that an automobile would be less strainful on your condition than public transportation? Can you really know that that's true?
Yeah. If it was a certain kind. Power transmission and good shocks, power steering.
Interesting. I'd like to see you play that out, live it out in your mind. Live it out, getting in and out of the car, opening the door, getting in, starting the engine, doing this, to live it through.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
You're always being spared. Always. Everything is good.
Good.
Let's look at the next one.
I am angry with workers' comp for being so difficult about paying for some of the things I need in order to heal.
You need more. Can you really know that that's true?
No.
Oh, that's so good to go in with, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You know what is so exciting? To lose everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's grace.
Yeah.
It's equal to having it, but people who hang on to it, it's grace to lose it. You come to see something else.
Yeah. Thanks.
Welcome. Is it true you need more from workman's comp?
I would like more, but I don't.
More what?
More stuff.
And then what?
Then I would heal faster.
And can you know that that's true?
No. It's a thought.
Yeah.
This works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what the undoing means.
Yeah. And then we're left without that story, and it's like a domino effect.
Wow.
Like to see the thing about the car, to really know inside of you, to know for yourself, and to play it through, like that number 3, who would I be without my, What do I get for holding the story? The heart will just feed you stories, pictures, truths. When the mind asks these questions with intention, can I really know that it's true? All four of those questions.
Okay.
Very sweet. When the heart and the mind merge as one, the mind has never been an enemy. It's all been a misunderstanding. Let's look at the next one.
I'm furious with God for putting me in such a limited situation where I see that I don't have control.
God put you in that position. Can you really know that it's true?
I guess it's just an assumption. Okay.
Yeah. And what do you get when you hold the belief that God has done this to you?
It's like a noble spiritual kind of understanding of the situation.
Does it feel noble?
Rarely. Yeah, pretty much never.
So, how does it feel inside of you when you hold the belief that God put you in this situation? That's pretty scary to have, like a masochist for God.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, God doesn't look very good.
Yeah, you look much better than he does. Maybe. Well, you're the one that knows the way and the light. I mean, he's off doing this shit. Right.
Yeah.
Like you say, he's rolling around heaven all day and you're stuck with his whims. So you lose connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. We hold the belief.
Yeah, thanks.
That those stories that he did this. I'm at his mercy. And the connection's broken. There's a you and a him. So there's no connection.
Right.
So who would you be without the story?
Peace.
And those of you new to the work, the first question is, is it true? And the second one is, can you really know that it's true that God put you in this position? And I hear from her, no, I can't really know that. And you really go in before you answer these questions. You go in to know for yourself. So no, I can't really know that. So then, what do I get for holding the belief? We get to see the power of a lie inside of us. All of the ways we try to hold up what is not true for us. So in the first two, we admit the lie, if in fact that's what you find. And then we get to see that's the cause, and then we get to see the effect of the attempt that would appear to live it, to live the lie. It's a very unnatural thing. It's not what we are. We're not chaos. And in my experience, confusion is the only suffering, and that's chaos. So then who would I be without my lie? That's the fourth one. Who would I be without my story that I don't believe in the first place? Peace. And then we turn it around. It's like a kiss. This work is meditation. It appears I'm outside of you. It appears there's something outside of you. Your internal world reflected back. And what this investigation does is it gives you an internal life, the awareness of an internal life that becomes so exciting that you wouldn't even have an outside life except that it meets with a kind of a quality that's a balance. And no sickness is a match for truth. No apparent sickness.
It's true.
Yeah. So let's look at the next one.
Okay.
Well, let's turn that one around. I think it would be appropriate.
Good. I'm furious with myself for putting God in this extremely limited situation. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
What a trip.
Yeah.
So there's another turnaround.
I'm furious with myself for putting myself in this extremely limited situation. Yeah.
In the name of God.
And, oh, yeah.
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 And it's my hand's fault that I am not happy. It's God's fault, it's my hand's fault. You know, when I get him squared away and I get these squared away, then I'll be happy.
Right. And I mean, at this moment, I'm starting to feel so happy, and it's thanks to my hands.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. It is very cool. He's become so secondary to joy.
Yeah.
Any physical thing becomes so secondary to the joy that is our natural inheritance. Our natural state. It's what we are. And the story of the body, or hands, would keep us from the awareness of that angel. Right. You remind me of the rain today. How as it rained, I just saw like God just crying tears of joy, just spilling all over us. Just so good, and I see that again. Let's look at the next one.
Good. Workers, let's see, I want workers' comp to trust that I know what I need to heal and to pay for it.
They don't care, they're not interested, not their business, turn it around.
I want myself to trust that I know what I need to trust workers' comp. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Knows what I need to heal and to pay for that. Wow.
So say it again, just that way, and feel it.
I want myself to trust that workers' comp knows what workers' comp needs to heal.
Knows what
okay, I don't know how much to turn around. What I need to heal and pay for that.
That's how I live.
It's kind of tough.
Yeah, it means you're not in control.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the acceptance of that, I mean, isn't that the reality of it? They pay it or they don't.
They pay it or they don't, right.
Yeah. And they have guidelines, what they're going to pay, that's it.
Right.
They've done the research, they put it all together. Doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong.
Okay.
That's it, that's what is.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so anytime you mentally argue with it, what happens?
Frustration.
And how does that feel?
It does not feel good.
Yeah. So workman comps gives you everything that you think you need, and you're still stuck with these beliefs about something else.
Right.
So we're letting go of one more story. Okay. And in the peace of that, we know where to get more money. It's always in front of our face. It's everywhere. Mm-hmm. But when I focus on this little thing, I'm blind and I'm deaf.
Yeah.
I'm limited. I'm focused in one little area, and of course we focus where it's the hardest to get. Argue with the government. or anything
Good
else.
point.
So there's another turnaround.
Is it I want myself to trust that I know what I need to heal and to pay for it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So what they don't pay,
I do.
you do.
Yeah.
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 Good. But if you're focused over there, you can't live this turnaround.
Right.
And whatever art it is that you do with your hands, there's something even higher than that. It could be your hands the way they are doing art. Because you're focused on this story of a past and how it's supposed to look. You can't know what your hands are for the way they are perfectly now.
Okay.
That's the purpose of the concept of the past, is to keep you limited now so you don't have to know infinite. The infinite, you are that, unlimited. You know that.
The art brought me to that. And it's like I finally found it, and then I had to stop.
Yeah, that was just the beginning.
Yeah.
This is the beginning. The ultimate art is what we're doing now.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. There's no higher art form than that. Everything else is just a bonus. And creativity just pours through us naturally when we're at peace, not at war.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the part where we want countries to stop doing war. Let it begin with me. And I'll just stop the war here now. Not forever, just now.
Okay.
Just meet the concept I'm in with understanding now.
I want my injured body parts to work well again.
Okay? Put my thinking there.
I want my thinking to work well again.
Yes.
That would be better.
Yes. Way better.
Yeah.
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 Because we get old.
Right.
We get arthritic. We lose our bodies. I love when that happens, because what we're left with is what we haven't dealt with. We've been using this fluid body so we don't have to look at
Right.
it. And we've never found peace and wonder why.
Right.
So you're in a very sweet position. Look at the next.
Okay.
We all are. You know, you have yours. We each have our thing.
My body should return to normal functioning quickly and should be able to do more now.
Can you really know that that's true?
No.
That's really sweet to go in with.
Yeah.
What do you get? How do you treat you when you hold the belief that this thing should be speeded up, this recovery?
Impatiently, and I cause more pain when I get frustrated.
Yeah. The body just does that.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of healing. This is a sweet blood flow,
Right.
fluid.
Right.
Can you see a reason to drop the story? It should improve it all. Can you really know that that's true? What do you get when you hold the belief that there should be any improvement whatsoever?
Pain and frustration and
How does that feel?
misery. It sucks.
Can you see a reason to drop the story that you should get better at all? I see you're a lover of truth. We have everything in common. Some of us are just tired of the pain.
Yeah.
Can you see a reason to keep the story that is not painful? Who would you be without the story? How would you live without this story? I should get better.
I'd live so easily and effortlessly.
Yeah. That's my experience. You know, I'll be walking, I'll fall flat on the pavement, and I'm just loving the pavement. And without a story, it's slow motion all the way down.
I want to ask you, all the way down and hitting, it's still, you're loving it all the way?
Be still my mind.
Wow.
Yes, sweetheart.
Okay. That's what I want.
Yeah. And in the space of that, it's just fun. Fun. It's a number 6. It's a walking, living number 6. A lot of people in the work now are living that. I look forward to. I mean, we may as well. Here it comes.
Yeah.
So it's just like a greeting committee. You know, it's like good.
Wow.
Because this work will hold anything. It doesn't matter how major it appears. It will hold us. Because it takes you inside of you where the freedom is, unfailing, the heart ever present. It's a direct route in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the next one.
Let's see. I need my body to not hurt, so that I can't go to sleep, or when I carry a small bag of groceries, or writing more than a few sentences, etc.
Yeah. So you need your body not to hurt when you're carrying groceries. Is that true?
It would be nice.
Oh, well. Put the groceries down. Wait, pick them up again. Ask for help.
Yeah.
Peace knows what to do.
Okay.
We love when you ask us for help. We love that.
Yeah. We always forget.
Yeah. We love it. It's a privilege you extend to us. Because we help you with the groceries, and we get to tell the story of how we think you approve of us.
Right.
Yeah. We get to tell the story of how you think we're wonderful for doing it. We delight ourselves with our stories of what you're thinking. Your body is not supposed to hurt when you're lying down at night. What's the reality of it?
It does.
It does. And how do you treat you lying alone at night when you hold the belief that you're supposed to sleep at all?
Yeah. Impatiently and angrily, and
You may keep yourself up with it.
I do sometimes.
So it's like not the physical pain that keeps us awake so often.
Yeah.
It's our mental suffering. It's our suffering. Like there's pain, like physical, and then there's suffering from the mental.
Yeah.
So you need more sleep than this pain would allow. Can you really know that that's true?
I guess I can't.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
What do you get for holding the belief that you need so many hours of sleep at night? Or any at all? Yeah.
Right.
Who would you be without that story?
Just effortlessness. Ease.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun to be tired, too, when you don't hold a story.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of stagger around. And, It's equal to just moving right along.
Right.
You know, without a story,
Yeah.
it's like the wind. You know, it blows or it doesn't.
Right.
The body does this or that. It's nature. Like today, there was rain and then sun and wind and not. It's like you without a story.
Yeah.
And each tree is different. It appears as this now. And it's fine, it's good, it's sweet, until you attach a story to it that would keep you from the awareness of the perfection that you are as this.
Yeah.
Exactly the perfect age, the perfect time, the perfect body, perfect hands. A story would keep you from knowing that.
It does.
Okay, Angel, let's look at the next.
Okay. This is what do you think of them? Workers' comp and computer manufacturers are evil and unconcerned with their impact on people.
They're unconcerned with their impact. Can you really know that that's true?
No.
And how do you live when you hold the belief that they're evil and don't care?
I think of them contemptuously, and I also don't ask for the help that as much as I could.
Yes, isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a story keeps you from help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah,
Yeah.
good. So let's turn it around. My thinking is...
My thinking is evil and unconcerned with its impact on workers' comp and computer manufacturers. And myself.
Good.
That's good. Next one.
Yeah. You know, the word evil is interesting. Like it feels all yucky inside.
Yeah.
And we think they're doing it to us.
Right.
So that's how we get evil. Like evil are those people, not me.
Right.
I mean, I'm all disabled here. Obviously, I'm no threat, you know. I'm the victim.
Right.
But what we get in this work is that a yucky thing that feels so evil inside is nothing more than a feeling that is, I call it like an alarm clock that's going off. That's what a feeling is, to let us know that our thinking's off. That's all. Nothing more. No one is struck by feelings. It's like God doesn't strike us with feelings. Nature doesn't strike us with feelings. We attach to the appearance of what we call a thought. And we can feel good or feel bad. And if it doesn't, you know, if it feels good, keep it. If it feels bad, investigate. And you are the God you've been waiting for. That's connection with God. Always present, ever present. Closer, it's not out there. So close that there's nothing that would define it as separate. And these concepts are how we break that awareness, that connection.
Right.
Yeah. So it's closer than close. It's a one.
Good. So the next one is God is punishing me.
And can you really know that that's true?
No.
So God is punishing you. Can you really know that that's true? It's a good one. It puts, you know, that's that separation
going back,
thing again.
right.
Yeah, it gives it's lonely.
Yeah.
Those of you new to the work, I found there are only 3 kinds of business in the universe: mine, yours, God's. That gave me a very simple life. I noticed that when I was mentally into your business or God's business, the effect was instant loneliness. And it's not a right or a wrong, I just noticed that it was instant loneliness. And when I noticed that I was mentally in your business, it's as though I came back. And then I felt that connection again. So it left me to just heal me, my thinking. Just to meet my thinking with some understanding. I couldn't change my thoughts. I couldn't shut them up. It appeared to work for a while. Very short-lived. But I could meet them with understanding, and it got quiet. Because like my children, my husband, my friendships, all they wanted was to know that I cared. And to be met as a friend, or a mother, or a loving wife. So when I began to meet my thoughts with understanding in the way that we're doing, I became a true friend to myself, because I am my thoughts. Without them, I don't exist. Like you go to sleep at night, you don't exist until you open your eyes in the morning and tell the story of I'm here, I'm waking up, I need to brush my teeth, the I arises.
Right.
And then it tells a story. So when I begin to meet it with understanding, then everything in the apparent outside began to move into me. It just moved in. It's like it came out from me. The story, and then it moves in. So now I don't have to be in my husband's business or my children's business. I can just be here with you now. To hear what you say. You're all that's left of my thinking. You're all that's left of my pain and suffering. You're everything that I taught all those years with all that system, so I can understand it.
Yeah.
So we come together to love what arises, to love what appears, now. It is nothing that cannot be met, nothing. There's not one concept that is more painful than another painful concept. They're all equal. All equal. A death, a disease, a parking ticket. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's look at the next one.
I don't ever want to be in as much pain as I was in 7 weeks ago, or to, which is when I stopped working, or to live with a moderate amount of RSI pain forever, which a lot of people do.
Yeah, I'm willing. Because, sweetheart, I tell you, it may not even happen in the physical, at the physical level. But how many times a day do you run the story?
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so we may as well be willing, because here it comes. You look at someone out there that has a broken arm or something, you go into the story.
Right.
You smell the air, and you tell the story about how you won't be able to do that either.
Right.
Because you'll be in too much pain. On and on and on. So I'm willing to.
Okay. I'm willing to be in as much pain as I was in 7 weeks ago, and to live with a moderate amount of RSI pain forever.
Yeah. I look forward to.
Okay. I look forward to being in as much pain as I was in 7 weeks ago, and to live with some pain forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I see you're a lover of what is.
It takes less effort than to fight it.
Yes, it does, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
You are our possibility of freedom. What's your first name?
Jules.
It's just a privilege to be in your presence.
Same here and everywhere.
You're an expert on this. You're one that you can trust. There's no enemy out there. No exception. There's this fluid motion like the wind. You attach a story to what you perceive, and that story is our suffering. And we perpetuate it like it's real. And there's only one here.
Can you hear me?
How do you live when you hold the belief that your body should be different? How do you physically live when you hold the belief that your body should be different? And how does that feel? Can you hear this? It's like, I'll be happy later when my body's healed. You know, I'll wait for that. Who would you be without the story? My body needs to be healthier. If I need a doctor, I go see my friend Kevin. That's his business. So I get to be free. You see, my mind is my business. And the peace of that, I'm very clear where to go and what to do. But I'm not using violence to do it, internal violence. But my body it's 56, I think. It's 56, and it's got surgeries all over it. They've taken stuff out. I don't know what it has in it. Probably that stuff that you're talking about. And if I focus on that, the body's an outside source. And if I focus on that, I don't have to get free. I don't have to experience health and freedom and vitality. That's the purpose of body identification, is to focus on it. So the ego, the thought system, has a place to be stuck in so it doesn't have to know that it's infinite. It's all. As long as you focus on your body and its health, it's like a diversion to keep the mind, the ego mind we call it, from knowing that it's infinite. If it's not stuck in this little place, it knows itself holy. So this is body identification about its health, its survival. You know, when you're happy and your mind's not on your body, you know, you're the same. You've got the same body, it's just that you're happy one way, and body identified you're not. You have what you have, what is. This is your optimal health. You just do what the doctors tell you to do. The rest is not your business. My thinking is my business. And then the body becomes lots of fun, because you're not invested in whether it lives or dies. It's just no more than a metaphor of your thinking, just mirrored back to you. There's nothing real about it, it's a story. How do you live when you hold a belief it's supposed to be different? If you do all the right things and it's still happening, how does it feel? This garbage inside of your mind that keeps your body identified and less than free. Or we can just stay stuck in this little thing and always know that it's going to die, and we are caught in that cycle of the concept of death. That's body identification. I love to say that when mind stops, we just take bodies and throw them in a ditch. Because there's no, and we bury them, or we burn them somewhere. Because there's no one to play back our belief systems for us. You know, if you can't validate my belief system, when you stop, I just get rid of you. So again, bodies do what they do. You start working with your thinking, you can have a shot at it. Because bodies don't get free. They get colds, they get sick, they get rid of the colds come and go, and the candida. But the mind, that's what you live with. These mental concepts you have, we become so confused with them that the way we control this is through the body. That's our attempt. And it looks like anorexia. That's one name. Bulimia is another. Alcoholism is another. But you have to do something with these mental concepts. You have to. Because they're so painful. So vomit some of those out. Investigate those. Because anorexia is an effect of this thinking. Because as long as our thinking runs like this, we've got to do something with it. Because it's really hell. And when you feel that pain, do the work again. Only instead of on the body, do it on mother, father, sister, brother, society, world, God. Do it on that and turn it around and live the turnarounds, and it's amazing what happens. It's remarkable. I was hopeless, they said. I said. And I found a key that would take me inside of me. So you can do this work again and again, because you are responsible for your freedom. No physical healing is going to give you that freedom. So you're the one. The answer is so simple. Just judge your neighbor, write it down, ask more questions, turn it around, and just stay inside this internal life. And no concept appearing can be an enemy once it's investigated. To be happy instead. Let the body do what it does. I notice it walks perfectly. It crawls perfectly if it can't walk. It does what it does. You have to meet the concept with love and understanding. There's really nothing else to meet. Everything else is just a reflection of our thinking.
I do have a question. Would you say that the thoughts or the fear or the story could actually keep the physical body in its state of deceit?
Has to. It has to, because the story has to make what appears meet itself. It has to. The story changes, the physical changes. And it's not so much of the physical changes, our perception of the physical changes. And it's peace. Under any and all conditions. Just the simplest thing. A happy mind doesn't even care about a body. Happiness is no respecter of any condition. It is itself natural. Heal the mind, the body follows. It just doesn't look the way we think it's supposed to look. It looks better. It looks like what it is. I can tell you I've got the perfect body. Absolutely perfect. I look in the mirror and, a language I would use is I freak out. I go, whoa, I love her. And those aren't even the words. I just look and I go, God, isn't there anything I can do to make her ugly or old or anything? Or I'm the mirror image of and I have to meet you the same way. The expression that I like to use is there's nothing I can do to keep me from loving me. Nothing. Or you. I look in the mirror, and because there's no story, love. I used to look in the mirror, and I tell the story of she's too fat, she's too thin, she's too tall, she's too short, she's too old, she's too young. I had a story running all the time. So if you look in the mirror this evening, look at the mirror without a story. Meet the eyes of God. Just dare to do that. If I'm stuck in my health or my anything physical, anything physical, then this infinite mind, it's like it has just made a stopover at some little planet. It's a nice visit, but who wants to live here? It's more vast than that. It is vastness itself. So as long as you're focused on this little thing, then it's stuck. And that's the pain of it, because it's free flow. It is everything. But all thoughts that we attach to, all are about survival, health, then comfort, and then pleasure. And you know what I say, all pleasure is pain. So you get the health down, then you got to get comfortable. You need a better car. You got to get comfortable. Then when you get your comforts all together, your great job, your income, your bills met, then, you go to pleasure. So it's very painful because it's a future, it's a plan. But if you're, as we heard with Matthew, if you're on your deathbed and 5 doctors standing around saying you're dying, you've got 10 minutes to live, check yourself out. Are you okay? Something terrible is going to happen. Can you really know that that's true? What do you get for holding the belief? You lose those 10 minutes. Who would you be without your story? Alive. Now. That's more than most humans get. Just a glimpse. And in the work, it just opens and opens and opens, I've heard. As long as you say it has value, I'm going to sit here. And when there's no value to it, when people stop saying it has value, then I don't sit here. I just go sit on a curb somewhere with my sweet husband.
I can go so far and it helped me tonight very much to say that my story is much more painful than the physical pain. I can definitely.
One is pain and one is suffering. Pain is the physical, since people differentiate, it's a duality thing. Pain is the physical, and then suffering is the story about the physical. And suffering is the major thing here, and pain is rare. We think it's full time. We really think like the body hurts all the time because when we're in it, we think it's forever. We're either attempting to make it possible not to hurt in that physical pain, or we're telling the story of when it did. So that's suffering. The story around it, that's the suffering. Physical pain, I don't know. I sit here and I travel. Have body will travel. I travel. And some would not think it's humanly possible to go where I go in the pace that I go. And maybe if someone entered my body and experienced it, they would scream. And I don't have that experience. It's not that I don't feel pain, it's just not the primary.